In the golden era of Hollywood, black and white films created an image of elegance, chivalry, and undying romance. However, behind this glittering facade lay a world filled with scandals that would make even today's juiciest gossip seem tame. The lives of stars were often marked by tumultuous affairs, secret marriages, and shocking betrayals. These stories reveal a side of Hollywood that contrasts sharply with the glamorous images projected on screen. From hidden romances that defied societal norms to shocking public feuds, the tales of these stars are filled with intrigue and drama. The allure of fame often came with a heavy price, leading to heartbreak and scandal that captivated audiences. As the cameras rolled, the real stories unfolded off-screen, showcasing the complexities of love, ambition, and betrayal in a world where nothing was quite as it seemed. The secrets of these iconic figures continue to fascinate and shock, revealing the darker side of a seemingly perfect era. The tragic accident on the set of Twilight Zone, the movie, marked a dark chapter in Hollywood history. During the filming, a helicopter crash occurred, resulting in the deaths of actor Vic Morrow and two young children, Micah Dinley and Renee Shinyi-Chin. This incident shocked the film industry and the public alike. Morrow was a well-known actor, recognized for his roles in various television shows and films. His career was on the rise, and he was deeply committed to his craft. However, the accident raised serious concerns about safety practices on film sets. In the aftermath, there was a significant push for stricter safety regulations in Hollywood. The tragedy highlighted the need for better oversight and protocols to protect actors and crew members. As a result, new guidelines were established to ensure that similar accidents would not happen again. The impact of this event is still felt today, as it serves as a reminder of the importance of safety in the film industry. Morrow's legacy is intertwined with this incident, and it continues to influence how films are made. Marilyn Monroe's life was filled with glamour, but her death has sparked many theories and discussions. Many people believe that her passing was not just a tragic end, but involved deeper connections. Some suggest that her relationships with the Kennedy brothers played a significant role in her untimely demise. These theories often point to her close ties with President John F. Kennedy and his brother, Robert Kennedy. The idea is that her knowledge of their secrets could have made her a target. Additionally, there are whispers of mob connections that may have influenced the events surrounding her death. Some speculate that organized crime had a hand in her life and death, given her associations in Hollywood. The combination of her fame, her relationships, and the era's intrigue creates a complex picture. Many still wonder if the truth will ever be fully revealed, as the stories surrounding her life and death continue to captivate audiences. Errol Flynn was a famous actor known for his charming looks and adventurous roles in classic films. However, his life was filled with scandal and controversy. One of the most talked about aspects of his life was his relationship with Beverly Adland, who was underage at the time. This relationship raised many eyebrows and sparked outrage among the public. Flynn's lifestyle was notorious for its wild parties, heavy drinking, and numerous affairs. He often surrounded himself with young women, which added to the scandalous reputation he had built over the years. As his career progressed, the combination of his personal choices and the media scrutiny began to take a toll on his professional life. Many of his films were overshadowed by the controversies surrounding him, leading to a decline in his popularity. Despite his earlier success as a leading man in Hollywood, the public's perception of him shifted dramatically due to these events. Flynn's story serves as a reminder of how personal actions can impact a career in the spotlight. Clark Gable, known as Hollywood's leading man, had a life filled with drama that captivated many. His journey included 5 marriages, each marked by its own set of challenges and controversies. Gable was notorious for his relentless infidelity, which often overshadowed his on-screen charisma. One of the most talked about affairs was with Joan Crawford, a fellow star who shared the spotlight with him in several films. Their relationship was intense and filled with passion, but it was also fraught with complications, as both were known for their tumultuous personal lives. Another significant chapter in Gable's life was his affair with Loretta Young. This relationship led to the birth of a secret child, Judy, who was initially presented to the world as adopted. The circumstances surrounding Judy's birth were shrouded in secrecy, reflecting the complexities of Gable's personal life. Despite his fame and success, Gable's relationships were often marred by scandal and heartbreak. His ability to maintain a public persona as a charming leading man while navigating such a chaotic private life adds to the intrigue surrounding his legacy. The stories of his romantic escapades and the impact they had on his career continue to fascinate fans and historians alike. Natalie Wood's life was marked by both remarkable talent and deep tragedy, reflecting the complexities of Hollywood's golden age. Born in 1938, she began acting as a child and quickly became a star, known for her roles in films like West Side Story and Rebel Without a Cause. However, behind the glamour lay a troubled childhood. Her mother, a stage actress, was known for her abusive and controlling nature, pushing Natalie into the spotlight at a young age. This pressure created a tumultuous relationship that haunted Natalie throughout her life. As she grew older, the weight of her mother's expectations and the harsh realities of fame took a toll on her mental health. The darker side of Hollywood became even more apparent with Natalie's mysterious death in 1981. She drowned under unclear circumstances while on a boat with her husband, Robert Wagner, and actor Christopher Walken. The events surrounding her death raised many questions and fueled speculation about the nature of her relationships and the pressures she faced. The investigation into her death revealed a world filled with secrets and scandals, highlighting the often hidden struggles of those in the entertainment industry. Natalie's story serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by many stars, caught between their public personas and private battles. Charlie Chaplin, a legendary figure in the silent film era, is known not only for his remarkable talent, but also for his controversial personal life. His marriages often sparked public interest and scandal, particularly because he frequently chose partners who were significantly younger than himself. This pattern of relationships led to various legal battles and public scrutiny. One of his most notable marriages was to Mildred Harris, who was just 16 when they wed. Their union ended in a highly publicized divorce, which was filled with allegations and drama. Later, Chaplin married Lita Gray, who was only 16 at the time of their marriage as well. This relationship also ended in a scandalous divorce, with Lita claiming that Chaplin had been unfaithful. His third marriage to Paulette Goddard was less controversial, but still drew attention due to the age difference. Chaplin's romantic life was often overshadowed by his artistic achievements, making him a complex figure in Hollywood history. His ability to blend humor with poignant social commentary in his films contrasts sharply with the tumultuous nature of his personal relationships. The public's fascination with his life continues to be a topic of discussion, reflecting the enduring legacy of both his art and his scandals. Joan Crawford was a prominent actress in Hollywood, known for her strong performances and glamorous image. However, her rise to fame was not without controversy. Allegedly, before she became a star, she appeared in a pornographic film. This revelation could have derailed her career before it even began. As a result, the studio MGM took significant measures to suppress any information about this film. They understood that if the public found out, it could tarnish her reputation and impact her ability to attract audiences. The lengths to which MGM went to protect Crawford's image included buying up copies of the film and silencing anyone who might speak about it. This incident highlights the intense pressure actresses faced in Hollywood to maintain a certain image. Despite the scandal, Crawford went on to become one of the most celebrated actresses of her time, known for her roles in films like Mildred Pierce and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Her story reflects the complexities of fame and the hidden struggles behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. Frank Sinatra's life was filled with fascinating stories that often blurred the lines between his public persona and private life. His alleged connections with the mafia created a sense of mystery and intrigue that surrounded him throughout his career. Many believe that these ties influenced not only his music, but also his acting opportunities. Sinatra's smooth voice and charismatic presence made him a star, but whispers of his relationships with notorious figures added a different dimension to his fame. Some claim that his rise to stardom was partly due to the support of powerful mobsters who appreciated his talent and charisma. This connection led to speculation about how much control the mafia had over his career choices and the projects he was involved in. Despite the rumors, Sinatra maintained a loyal fan base and continued to produce timeless music that resonated with many. His ability to navigate the complexities of fame while dealing with the shadows of his alleged associations made him a compelling figure in the entertainment world. The stories surrounding him reflect a time when Hollywood was intertwined with both glamour and danger, leaving a lasting impact on the legacy of Frank Sinatra. Judy Garland's time at MGM was filled with challenges that deeply affected her life and career. She was a talented actress and singer, known for her incredible performances. However, behind the scenes, she faced harsh treatment. The studio imposed strict diet controls on her, pushing her to maintain a certain weight that was often unhealthy. This pressure contributed to her struggles with self-image and mental health. Moreover, the lifestyle that MGM enforced was demanding. Garland was often required to work long hours, which took a toll on her physical and emotional well-being. The stress of constant performance expectations led her to seek relief through substances. Unfortunately, this path of substance abuse became a significant part of her life, complicating her career and personal relationships. Despite her immense talent and the joy she brought to audiences, the darker aspects of her time in Hollywood reveal a troubling reality. The pressures of fame and the industry's demands left lasting scars on her life, showcasing the hidden struggles many stars faced during that era. Amid the glitz and glamour of old Hollywood, Elizabeth Taylor's life was filled with drama and scandal. One of the most talked about events was her affair with Eddie Fisher. At the time, Fisher was married to the beloved actress Debbie Reynolds. The affair began after the tragic death of Taylor's husband, Mike Todd, in a plane crash. Fisher, who was a close friend of the couple, offered comfort to Taylor during her grief. However, their friendship quickly turned into a romantic relationship, shocking the public and the industry. The scandal escalated as Fisher left Reynolds for Taylor, leading to a highly publicized divorce. This love triangle captivated audiences and fueled gossip columns, making it one of the most infamous stories of the era. Taylor and Fisher's marriage was short-lived, but the impact of their affair lingered in Hollywood history. The scandal not only affected their lives, but also changed the way the public viewed celebrity relationships. Lana Turner's life was filled with drama, both on and off the screen. She was a famous actress known for her beauty and talent, but her personal life often overshadowed her career. One of the most shocking events occurred when her daughter, Cheryl Crane, stabbed Turner's boyfriend. This incident created a media frenzy and led to a highly publicized trial. Many people were curious about what really happened that night. The stabbing raised questions about the nature of their relationship and the dynamics within the family. Cheryl claimed she acted in self-defense, believing her mother was in danger. The trial revealed deep emotional scars and complicated family ties. It also sparked discussions about the pressures of fame and the impact of public scrutiny on personal lives. The scandal not only affected Lana's reputation, but also changed the way people viewed her as a mother. The incident remains one of the most talked about stories from old Hollywood, illustrating how personal struggles can become public spectacles. Jean Harlow was a famous actress known for her beauty and talent in the early days of Hollywood. She became a major star in the 1930s, captivating audiences with her performances in films like Dinner at 8 and Red Dust. However, her life was not without its share of drama. One of the most scandalous events surrounding her was the mysterious death of her husband, Paul Byrne. Byrne was found dead in their home, and the circumstances of his death raised many questions. Some believed it was a suicide, while others speculated about foul play. The media had a field day with the story, creating wild rumors and theories about what really happened. Harlow was deeply affected by the tragedy, and the public's fascination with her personal life only grew. This incident not only impacted her career, but also left a lasting mark on her legacy. The combination of her talent and the scandal surrounding her marriage made Jean Harlow a memorable figure in Hollywood history. Ingrid Bergman was a talented actress known for her captivating performances in films. However, her life was not without controversy. One of the most scandalous moments in her career came from her affair with Italian director Roberto Rossellini. This relationship began while she was still married to her first husband, which caused a significant uproar in Hollywood. The affair led to the birth of a child out of wedlock, which shocked the public and the film industry. As a result, Bergman faced severe backlash, and many in Hollywood turned against her. The scandal was so intense that it forced her into a temporary exile from the film industry in America. During this time, she moved to Europe, where she continued to work and rebuild her career. Despite the challenges she faced, Bergman eventually returned to Hollywood and regained her status as one of the leading actresses of her time. Her story reflects the complexities of fame and personal choices in the world of cinema. Spencer Tracy's long-term affair with Katharine Hepburn was one of the most talked about relationships in Hollywood. Their connection began in the 1940s when they starred together in films like Woman of the Year. Despite Tracy being married to Louise Treadwell, his bond with Hepburn grew deeper over the years. Their relationship was an open secret, yet it was carefully managed by MGM, the studio that employed them. Tracy's marriage was troubled, and he often struggled with personal issues, including alcoholism. Hepburn, known for her strong personality, provided support and companionship during his difficult times. They shared a unique understanding and respect for each other, which made their relationship special. Hepburn never pushed Tracy to leave his wife, and they maintained a discreet public image. Their love story was marked by both passion and complexity, reflecting the challenges of their time. The Hollywood elite often whispered about their affair, but Tracy and Hepburn remained devoted to each other until his death in 1967. Their legacy continues to fascinate fans and historians alike. During the filming of The Wizard of Oz, the actors who played the Munchkins were known for their disruptive and inappropriate behavior. These performers, who were mostly little people, brought a unique energy to the set, but their antics sometimes crossed the line. Reports suggest that they engaged in rowdy behavior, which included drinking and partying during breaks. This led to a chaotic atmosphere on set, as their actions often distracted the main cast and crew. The Munchkins were not just actors. They were part of a larger community that had its own dynamics and challenges. Their behavior was a reflection of the pressures they faced in the entertainment industry, where they were often typecast and marginalized. Despite the challenges, their performances contributed significantly to the film's charm and legacy. The stories of their mischief have become part of Hollywood lore, illustrating the complexities of life behind the scenes in classic films. The Munchkins' experiences highlight the often overlooked aspects of filmmaking, where talent and personal struggles intertwine in unexpected ways. Despite his immense talent and popularity, Fatty Arbuckle's life took a tragic turn that overshadowed his comedic legacy. He was a beloved figure in the silent film era, known for his physical comedy and larger-than-life personality. However, everything changed when he became embroiled in a scandal that would haunt him for the rest of his life. The incident began with the untimely death of actress Virginia Rappe, who died after attending a party hosted by Arbuckle in 1921. The circumstances surrounding her death led to sensational headlines and public outrage, with many accusing Arbuckle of foul play. The media frenzy painted him as a villain, and he faced 3 trials for murder. Each trial was filled with drama, and despite the lack of solid evidence against him, the public sentiment was largely against him. Ultimately, Arbuckle was acquitted, but the damage to his career was irreversible. The scandal led to his exile from Hollywood, and he struggled to find work in the industry that once celebrated him. His story serves as a reminder of how quickly fame can turn to infamy, leaving a lasting impact on those involved. As the curtain falls on our exploration of the scandalous stories from old Hollywood, it becomes clear that the glitz and glamour often masked a tumultuous reality. The lives of these stars were not just about the roles they played on screen, but also about the personal dramas that unfolded behind the scenes. The hidden romances, secret marriages, and public feuds painted a picture of a world where fame came with its own set of challenges. These tales of betrayal and ambition remind us that even the most glamorous lives are not without their struggles. The allure of Hollywood was often intertwined with heartbreak, revealing the complexities of human relationships. The stories we shared highlight how the pursuit of fame could lead to both extraordinary achievements and profound personal turmoil. The fascination with these iconic figures continues to endure, as their legacies remind us that the truth can be far more captivating than